right, whether I'm wrong. Oh, my heart is somersaulting. So much went unsaid, so we stared at clouds instead. And all I do is talk about my mind.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Convent Choirs. Tonight we have an evening of entertainment for you. The first half is non-Christmassy, the second half is Christmassy, which is good. In the first half, for those of you, hopefully you've picked up programmes on the way through, I'm not sure you did, there are some out there, is in the song Bwydoi for the men, we have some footage going on which shows children during war. The concert we're doing tonight for a charity concert for War Child. It's a fantastic charity that stays behind after other charities leave, and they try and get children into safe places and away off the street into education so that they have a future. So we have two films tonight when we get to the men, but I'll give you a warning. The first one is one showing children in situations of war from all around the world, from different eras, but is quite emotional. So for those of you that don't want your children seeing that, there aren't any horrific images on there, but we do have popcorn and squash for them down in the Dirty Habit, and the ladies will take them down and give them popcorn and squash. So they'll be very happy. And the second film is fine. The second film talks about what War Child are doing, so it gives you an understanding what the charity is. And then after that, there'll be a collection. Now, but first up, we have the ladies performing two songs that they haven't really done before in this particular genre. They're quite pop. The first one is from the musical Mamma Mia, and it's a selection of songs from Mamma Mia. Feel free to clap, dance, whoop, enjoy, sing. If you want to join in and sing, you'd be delighted to. But first of all, we're going to get straight into it. Thank you.
honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. If you need me, let me know. Gonna be around. If you've got no place to go, if you're feeling down, take a chance. If you're all alone, when the pretty birds have flown, honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. When you do my very best, and it ain't no lie. If you put me to the test, if you let me try, take a chance on me. Take a chance on me. We could go dancing, we could go walking.
At the end of the summer concert, which tends to be a little bit more serious, a number of the ladies, who I won't mention names tonight, came up to me and said, "We're really upset the men always get the fun stuff." So I kind of took that to heart and went, okay. And I introduced the next song, which, if a lot of ladies were honest, they weren't sure about and didn't like and probably still don't like. Would be a fair assumption. It was harder to teach than I thought it would be. Especially when I added in dancing in time. Now, if you're in America, they would get lots of whoops every time they did a little dance. But I understand we're British and therefore, maybe not. However, they do give them plenty of applause. This is a fantastic number. They've worked really, really hard at it. It's called Viva la Diva, and it's very, very current, mostly.
It's not
I think many thought they would never be singing any of those songs ever. And if we can't do it at Christmas when we're having a little bit of fun, then when can we do it? You'll see them after the break, the ladies again, in a little bit more traditional style that you'd expect to see them. But now they're going to leave the stage, and the men are going to come on. But it takes some time, so I have to think of something to talk to you about to fill. They're going. To those of you joining us at home, welcome. £2 of your ticket money who you joined us at home goes to War Child. There will be a collection later when I've upset you and then made you feel happy again. Come on then, ladies. It's quite a big choir. Make way for the men. So the ladies have been running since September 2013, so that makes it their second full year. And they're 1, 2, 3, I think this is their 5th concert. And it started with about 30 people, I guess, and it's grown. We do open again. We do this for Christmas, then we have a little break. And the ladies start again at the end of February on the 29th, and the men start on the 1st. So if you are interested in joining us, especially any men out there that fancy having a sing, you can watch them and make your mind up yourself whether you want to sing with them, of course, next. But you'd be more than welcome to join us. Right, please welcome the men's choir.
The
will do the next two songs, so I'm just going to carry on and not bore you with my spiel.
The sight of you is unique. like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. And love as love has arrived. And I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you.
Next up, after the summer concert, I thought for quite a long time about what the most appropriate song. What did I do? In the summer concert, we sung one of my own compositions entitled "The Bird Crap Song," which I think went down well. It was a tough one to follow, and I tried to think of what this group would be best suited to singing, I suppose. And there was one song that really sort of jumped out, I guess. It doesn't explicitly refer to the Christmas story, but kind of throughout it alludes to the Christmas message, I suppose, with lines such as, I must confess, I still believe, and throughout there's this sort of thematic, give me a sign that keeps coming up, which is also, I suppose, very relevant to the story of this time of year. And also, I suppose, on top of that, just when you listen to the original song, it sounds like, I think, the sound we make, really. And I think you'll agree that this song can almost be written for us. It's so well suited. So I hope you enjoy our own special version of a piece called One More Time by the infamous Spears.
come to the serious bit of the evening, and it's only 2 songs of seriousness, so it's not seriousness for the whole evening. But a charity that's very close to my heart is War Child. As I said earlier, what War Child do is after there's countries in conflict, is they stay there and they work with the people there to actually provide safe places for children, education for children who's been displaced in war. And they get them off the streets, they get them back into education. They work with young families as well to help them find work, to help them live, obviously. And they work on advocacy for those people. And they've been in places like Iraq for 13 years, rebuilding education and rebuilding schools. And they do a really, really great job. So now's the part that you send your children to the back if you don't want to see the next movie. You're quite welcome to. There's popcorn waiting. I'll ask for it to be brought up afterwards, so those that want popcorn and see it, that's fine. And we've got 2 songs for you. The first song is called Boudoy, and it's actually from the musical Miss Saigon. And it's sung at the point where they're talking, in the musical itself, they're talking about the Vietnam children who were left behind, who had American fathers, GI fathers, and obviously mothers, local mothers. And it's an inspired song. It's a very moving song for those that have been to Miss Saigon. So we've set it to our interpretation of this, which shows children in war from all around the world and from history as well. It's not specified in one particular area. And then the next song is from a musical called Ragtime, which is called Make Them Hear You. Is when somebody gets up, I don't know if many of you know it, it's not very well known, but they get up and they say, you have to stand up, it's up to us to make them hear us, it's up to us to make people hear. So we're going to go into this now, and we'll just go straight through the 2 songs, and at the end there'll be ladies at the back. If you do have any spare coins or change in your pocket that you'd like to give to the charity, it's a very, very worthy cause, and I'd be very happy. So thank you.
faces of the children, the ones we left behind.
They're cold, we die, the dust of life, conceived in hell, unborn in strife. They are the living reminder of all the good we failed to do. We can't forget, must not forget, that they are all our children too.
These kids at walls on every side, they don't belong in any place. Their secret they can't hide, it's printed on their face. I never thought one day I'd plead for half-breeds from a land that's torn, but then I saw a camp for children whose crime was being born.
They're cold widow, the dust of life, conceived in hell, has to give, someone has to pay for that chance to live. Happy old joy, the dust of life, conceived in hell, and all its strife, they are the living reminder of all the good we failed to do. That's why we know, deep in our heart, that's why we know that they are all our children. Go out and tell our story, let it echo far and wide. Make them hear you, make them hear you. How justice was our battle and how justice was denied. Make them hear you, make them hear you. And say to those who blame us for the way we chose to fight, that sometimes there are battles which are more than black or white. And I could not put down my sword when justice was my right. Make them hear you, make them hear you. Go out and tell our story to your daughters and your sons. Make them hear you, make them hear you.
And tell them in our struggle we were not the only ones.
Make them hear you, make them hear you. Your sword can be a sermon or the power of the pen. Teach every child to raise his voice, and then, my brothers, then will justice be demanded by 10 million righteous men. Make them hear you. When they hear you, I'll be near you again.
I hope that gave you a really good taster of what the charity does. I think it's really important, especially at Christmas, to remind ourselves and our own children that actually how lucky we are that we're not living every day in fear of our lives, like so many children and adults around the world are. And we should remind ourselves that Christmas. Therefore, if you think it's a good charity and you'd like to donate, please do. With the ladies at the back. And for those of you at home, obviously you've donated already because you're watching, but you can go to warchild.co.uk and make a donation there as well. That brings us to a close of our first half, so you can go away, have a drink, shake yourselves off, and come back for Christmas.
Your husband's coming on.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
It's my survey. I've got 5 cars that are stopping the lorry being able to turn into Frogmarsh Mill, and they're going to get ticketed by the police. So I've managed to get the police to say they won't do anything, and I've got a car outside to drive 5 car drivers down the hill to move their cars rather than get ticketed. So,
if you are the owner of, you don't have to put your hand up,
Just go downstairs and...
but if you go outside, Bopper will drive you down the hill. X198 GNA. Anyway,
Can't read it.
X198 GNA, an import car. B35 MAD, you would be. It's a Renault. WN03 ZWR. So WN03 ZWR Rover. VN07 XLB Golf. Anybody got bingo yet? PK55 SYF, which is a Volvo. And finally LD56 0SU. Can I shout out? I want to hear 6 people shout out. We've got cars. 1. Great, that's fantastic. So if you can come outside, we've all saved £80 fines.
And we've got a 20-minute break, so you'll be back in plenty of time to say, so tell whoever you're with to get you a drink in. See you in the interval. After the interval. Speeding up is really hard work. Every time I say, come on, ladies, on you come. Every time this happens. Every time I say, come on, keep moving nice and quickly, and every time. Anyway, while I come on, the second half is about Christmas. Now, the first song we're going to sing, each time we sing a song, I try to get the ladies and try to explain how we should be getting into the style of the song. Because we do so many different genres, we don't stick to any one genre as a choir. We try and cover a little bit of everything. Ladies, no talking. I have this every week too. You can step forward slightly because there's no soloists. So I try and get them sort of to do different things. And in this one, Santa Baby, fantastic Christmas song. My explanation was they need to be wearing long red satin dresses, slit to the highs, up to the hilt, thinking of the era, lying on a piano, with gloves, and just generally sort of feeling like Santa Baby might bring them something rather special this Christmas. So, are we all on? We have Katie singing our first solo tonight. I will show you all the soloists to get a chance to give them a clap later. So, hopefully Santa Baby, and they'll let you think they really are in long red silk dresses lying on a piano. Husbands out there were a few quite serious suggestions. The next song is one, I grew up going to a church school, and this song we sang every year, which was What Child Is This? And we sang it every year without fail. It's something I remember very specifically from school. And those of you that maybe sang carols at school remember this one, but it's not something that's sung very much as adults, or we hear it as adults. So I hope you enjoy this arrangement of this song. The next song is called Carol of the Birds, and it's a Catalonian folk song. It's a beautiful song. I hadn't come across it until I was searching for music for this concert. And when I came across it and listened to a little excerpt of it, within about the 3 bars that I heard, I just fell in love with it. It's a beautiful, beautiful Christmas melody and an unusual one. So, Carol of the Birds.
Oh,
I don't need to say much about the next one, apart from it's very, very Christmassy. Right, we're going to get the men back on. Yeah, that's you. That's them. Woo! Woo! They have a couple of songs before you, before we do full choir. The first one, Martin is going to tell you a little bit about. As I hand over the microphone.
This happens to be my favourite Christmas carol. It's God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. It's a very old traditional English carol written in the 16th century, referred to in Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. And you've got to be very careful where you put the comma in the first line. It is not God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen, implying that we've all been to the bar. It is God Rest Ye Merry, and in Old English it means may God bless you, keep you well, prosperous. gentleman. So we agree with that, and we hope you enjoy this slightly up-tempo arrangement.
God rest you, merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Saviour was born on Christmas Day to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. From God our Heavenly Father, the blessed angel came, and unto certain shepherds brought tidings of the same, how that in Bethlehem was born the Son of God by name. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. The shepherds at those tidings rejoiced in heart and mind, and left their flocks a-feeding in tempest, storm, and wind, and went to Bethlehem straight away the blessed babe to find. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Sing we joyous all together.
fun. We're now going to sing as a full choir, so they're just going to rearrange themselves on the stage a little bit, which will take a little bit of time. Now, we're also a men's choir and a ladies' choir. So the ladies rehearse Monday, the men rehearse Tuesday, and we don't sing together until the Sunday before the concert. And we do 5 or 6 songs together. Now, that's quite a feat for any choir, professional or otherwise, to come together and just do Sunday, Monday, Tuesday sing-throughs of these next numbers that we're doing, having never sung together as a choir, other than, obviously, the concerts where we do 3 nights and they sing. So what they're doing is actually really quite difficult, is putting the whole choir together. But they always do a fantastic job of it. And we've got some really classic Christmas ones coming up shortly. We've got Let It Snow. Do you know Let It Snow? Yes? Yeah. It is a slightly more upbeat version of it, obviously, but it's still Let It Snow. Are we nearly ready? Oh, let's move those ladies in, otherwise they're not going to get seen. You'll have to squish up and get friendly. Squish together. We can't see you in the corner there. Anna, Lou, they want to see you, want to hear you. They try and hide behind the posts every single time. Every single time I have to go, move in. Okay. Let It Snow.
Place to go. Let it snow, let it snow.
What I didn't tell you is I only gave that one 4 weeks ago to learn. That's what they did in 4 weeks. Pretty good going. The next one, Little Drummer Boy, Peace on Earth, classic song, sung by many duets over the years, and now sung by the Convent choirs. The next carol is in the bleak midwinter. In the bleak midwinter, I should speak more slowly. This carol is the traditional version set to Holst's music with Christina Rossetti's words. Christina Rossetti, a beautiful poet, I'm sure most of you have come across her, and Holst obviously Planets and various other major works. This is a beautiful arrangement, and it's actually my favourite Christmas hymn, as I know it's a few others here.
In a bleak
The next song, if you don't know the whole thing, you'll certainly recognise a little portion of it, but I won't say any more than that. Fall on your knees.
See the child, he is here.
So we have one song left. So it does come to that past evening. I just want to say thank you to a few people that I wouldn't be able to do this without. First of all, though, I'd like all the soloists and Susan, who's playing the drums, to stick their hands up in the air. All the soloists. And I'd just like to give them a round of applause. Now, I'll be brief because I say something every year and I'll try not to go on for too long. But obviously, I can't do this without people coming week in, week out to practice. And without them coming week in, week out for 15 weeks, we wouldn't be here. So thank you everyone for still turning up, despite my moments of hysteria occasionally. They've done a fantastic job. The next person I want to thank is Susan, who's in the back there. Give us a wave, Susan. I'm going to be buying a lot of drinks later. I owe her quite a few. She takes the register, she keeps all the emails up to date, and she does everything and anything that needs doing. She's really, without her, I would be stuck. So I'm really, really grateful for her help, because you always need somebody to help you with those things. I'm rubbish at keeping emails, as most of them will tell you. Then the next person is Emma at the back there. Who again comes week in, week out, and she is a little bit of a mind reader because she always kind of knows what I'm about to do, which is absolutely lovely. So thank you, Emma. So, you don't need to do that, you know. Yes, we do. This is Susan, who I wouldn't be able to do anything without.
Just want to say a really big thank you from all the choir for all the hard work and dedication and enthusiasm that you put into this week after week, and you really worked with us and you really got us all dancing around and singing, and yes, we got there, and just want to say a really big thank you for all your hard work. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. Thank you.
I pretend it's hard work, but it's not. I love every minute of it. Susan, I think there might be a little something to say thank you to Susan as well from the ladies. Right. I think we need to do our last number. If you want to clap, you can. If you want to sing, you can. It's all good.
This evening has been so very nice.
that brings us to the end, but the bar is still open. I'm hoping you'll all join me.
Charlotte. You don't need to worry.
I know. But I would. And you're not in control for the moment. So you've managed to keep hold of a group of 13, 30-something, 30-something, 40-something, 30-something-year-olds, reprobates. And we'd all like to thank you. We've done it slightly more traditionally because we know that you are partial to. So thank you very much. And Emma.
That's right.
Also for you, Emma. So thank you very much.
Where was I? I was talking about the bar and afterwards and hoping you all join for a drink, and my dear husband ordered us a whole bunch of pizzas to eat after as well. So there'll be pizza downstairs and the bar remains open, so I do hope you'll join us and have a drink afterwards. And they've done really well. Thank you for coming, ladies and gentlemen. Good night. Merry Christmas.
Ladies and gentlemen, can you please make that round of applause much, much louder for Charlotte Roberts and the Convent choirs over here. On behalf of Matt and Charlotte and everybody at the Convent, I just want to say thank you so much for coming out tonight and joining us. And thanks to everybody who tuned in via NetGig. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you. There are some pizzas downstairs. There's a few, so be quick. First come, first serve, I guess. Thanks for coming and take care. Cheers.